Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the data download that we recently got for the part 3 of the 350 million download celebration here. So honestly, let's just hop right into it. We have a few free-to-play unit Easy A's, Captain Ginyu, Zarbon and Dodoria, Krillin / Vegeta, and that training Goku that came out initially during the 3-year anniversary. Then we also have physical LR Bardock's Easy A right there. So there's plenty of units to really cover right here. I saw gameplay showcases them from the private server. I kind of saw what they really look like. There's definitely some stuff I have to talk about with some of these units, but honestly, let's hop right into it. So firstly, we're going to take a look at the Int Captain Ginyu Easy A. His leader skills now special pose, key 3, 77% attack, HP, and defense. Actually, if you look at the special pose category, I believe for free to play, I guess technically for free to play, you guys have already these units, which I believe these guys are already 77%. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're talking about like being a free to play player and having a free to play leader for a category, with Space Traveling Wars has these guys now, huh? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter who it was. Dragon Ball Seekers maybe? No, because you already have this units. Terrifying Conquerors could have been. Well, Raccoon already leads. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. You know what would have been cool if this guy was a new Ginyu Force category leader? That would have been nice, but oh well. What could you do? His leader skill would have been 77% anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, moving on to a super attack effect. This Ginyu does a lot right here. He raises attack, raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and he seals super attack. So that's a really good super attack effect all in total. The sealing super attack is so great for Super Battle Road. Obviously, as if you guys know, Ginyu Priest Extreme Z Awakening, he is a very good Super Battle Road unit, so it's nice to see him get more utility towards there. This is a 30% defensive raise for 1 turn, which honestly nowadays, like, units have to raise defense at least for 1 turn on their super attack, if not stacking, unless they're like, like really high defensive stats on their passive skill. But even then, it's like you can notice a difference between units that have this and don't. It's a huge difference, and I feel like it's almost a standard nowadays because it gets to like every unit. So that's something I like to really think about as well. It's a really good thing to have. Stacking attack is okay, not really the greatest thing ever, but it helps him do a little more damage. That's cool, I guess, as a free-to-play unit. 170% attack and defense at the starter turn. Obviously, that's a huge number. People are going to be like, oh my god, 170%. What are they thinking? He's the best unit ever. But you have to keep in mind his stats are really low. 13k attack and 9k defense is definitely not near great. They're passable though, and again, he's free to play, so what could you say? This is good for him, obviously. 170% attack and defense is going to be good regardless. He gets key 3 and an additional 100% attack and defense when he's facing 1 enemy. Very good. 50% attack and reduces damage received by 50% when he's facing 2 or more enemies. So we had this already, I believe, when he's facing 2 or more enemies. That's always the same. Yep, right there. He loses the 3 key and 50% attack and all of his defense extra right here from this, but he still gets a little bit of attack, and the damage reduction probably in the end would be much better than this, because this will allow him to take super attacks a lot better, and he does still raise the defense for 1 turn here, so it's not the worst thing ever that he loses that. I think I would prefer having this. The thing that sucks the most about losing is the key, but that's fine. I mean, he's good against 1 enemy. He'll be raising his defense right here, and he's good against multiple enemies. He's designed very well to fit in both of those situations, long events and short events. So this is very good. I love this unit. He looks really strong. And then he gets this, an additional attack plus 50% and disables enemies guard when there's another Ginyu Force category ally in the team. This is nice. Disabling guard doesn't really do much, but it is helpful. So like say if you're with, like, I don't know, like, say you have this physical Raccoon. Physical Raccoon is probably the second best Ginyu Force Easy, and with this other Ink Ginyu right here. I'm tripping up over my words today. I'm sorry, guys. And so you're facing like an STR enemy. Ginyu, if he's a stable in guard, Riku won't have to worry about being type disadvantage offensive wise. Say you're in the GT Legendary Goku and you have Birder and you have this Riku, this Ginyu here, and you're running them as a rotation, kind of stacking Birder up a little. Ginyu disabling guard will allow Birder to do type neutral damage, which, you know, is not bad. You know, there's some situations where you could see that useful. It's just not really like anything great, of course. This is nice though. I mean, he gets a total of what? Like 370% attack when he has all those active against one enemy. That's very good. Even for only having a 13k offensive stat, that's obviously 370% attack is too high to not be good, no matter what your stat is. Unless your stat's like under like 10k attack, then it probably won't really even be that good. I would say the issue with Ginyu is probably his links. He only has what, 5 links? No, he has 6 links only, which sucks. Ginyu Force, like, these are just Ginyu Force links, honestly. Most of the time you'll activate this on his other teams, but if you're outside the Ginyu Force team, you still want to use him with the Ginyu Force unit. I would say probably best rotation would be him and Riku until the LR Ginyus get their easy A. But this guy's really strong. I feel like he'll help a lot of free-to-play players in, like, say, Special Pose category Super Battle Road is upcoming. The Ginyu Force Extreme Super Battle Road is upcoming. You know, when these stages get easy, not easiest, Super Battle Road stages, he'll be very helpful. Even in Extreme Int, if you're having trouble with Extreme Int Super Battle Road, this guy's probably a nice unit to kind of throw on there, and he'll have the damage reduction, which is very good. There's not really too much else to say about him though. He's a very good unit, honestly. I felt like he could have been a little, I don't know. He does so much already. I think they did him perfect, honestly. He's probably the best of the Ginyu Force EZAs, which is really good. But yeah. No, this unit is completely different story. I'm gonna straight up say I do not like this unit. I do not like the design. I can go on and on about why they're bad. They're honestly not really that great. It's very unfortunate. But we'll talk about what they do, and I'll kind of point out the flaws that I see. Causes supreme damage and lowers attack and defense for their super attack effect. That's good. You know, for super battle type events, that's very solid. The issue is that, like, especially as a free-to-play unit, like, again, like I was saying nowadays with the Ginyu, prefacing that, like, every single unit probably needs this at this point in order to be really, really effective, especially if your stats are, like, really high to start, or you don't have like damage reduction, or you don't dodge or something like that. Raising defense on your super attack is probably a very important thing to have for units who don't do that kind of stuff. This guy doesn't really do that kind of stuff, which is unfortunate. So that defensive raise would have really helped this unit a lot, especially again considering they're free to play. Their stats are already just going to be gimped in general because they're a free to play unit, which you could definitely see from this guy, especially turn 1. Another reason why for that is this on paper seems like it could be okay, right? Because this will be a multiplicative buff. So if you build all this up against this, that'll be really good. Because it's multiplicative, and if you look down here, it gets up to a total of 291% and 410% when there's a freeze in the same turn, which is like, oh, that's awesome. Those are really high, you know. Even for a free-to-play unit, 410% attack and defense, you know, even with these stats right here, would still be solid, right? Not really, no, because the reason is, yeah, it's with each attack performed. So that's going to take like 14 turns to build up because, spoiler alert, but this guy doesn't have any additionals in his passive skill, which is very unfortunate for him. I would say they could have fixed this, and the reason, another thing is that he builds up so slow, only 10% up to 70%. That's so slow. If we compare him, like if we compare him, I think a good comparison, this guy, because he's a support unit EZA for the celebration. The support unit EZA for the 6th anniversary was Master Roshi and Chen. They build up 20% for each attack received up to 70%. Not only is with each attack received just faster to get, they build up much quicker. Now, this guy has lower start of turn attack and defense, but like he seals and lowers attack and defense. Like we'll talk about it right here. They get an additional 70% attack and defense, and they seal the attacked enemy super attack when there's an enemy whose name includes Frieza, Frieza soldier excluded, attacking in the same turn. So again, they're similar in that regard. They lower attack and defense, and they seal. Just like this Roshi right here. They're a support unit, just like this Roshi right here. Were they like like, they gave him more stats start of turn technically, but they build up so much slower because of that, and I really don't like that. Like, this Roshi and Tien build up so much faster. They have a better link set than this guy. Like, if you look at this guy's link set, Frieza's army, Frieza minions are not good links at all. I'm sure I don't have to explain that. Loyalty is like a link you can get some places. These 4 are actually solid links, but like, they want to be with the Frieza, and Friezas don't usually have like brutal beatdown, you know, or shattering the limit. A lot of Friezas might have these 2 links though. Like, say LR full power Frieza, sure, it's just nightmare with this guy, and that's because they went out of their way to give LR full power Frieza nightmare. He doesn't have over and flash like the STR one does. They went out of their way to give him this link so that he can link well with this unit, which I feel like having over and flash would have benefited this Frieza a lot more than nightmare personally, because this Frieza can get a little bit of Kishu sometimes every once in a while, but their links are bad. They're not in too many category teams. The saving grace for this unit is this support type buff for Space Traveling Warriors, because Space Traveling Warriors is such a great team. It's an amazing team. There's so many good units on that category, which is awesome, but they build up so slow, and the fact that they build up so slow hurts them because they're ceiling unit that lowers attack and defense. So they want to be in Super Battle Road, but they want to be in long events to build up. It's like they try to make them a jack of all trades unit where they still lower attack, but then they can also build up for long events. But it's not really that great if they can't be good in the short events in the first place, because their stats will be too low. Another thing to really consider about that is, like, this is only a 1-turn seal, and they have to have Frieza on the team, which again, it's in the same turn, which they don't really link well together. They'll give the support buff, but you're probably better off just running another Wicked Bloodline category ally on the same rotation with Frieza, and you'll be doing a lot more for yourself than this guy. I mean, as a free-to-play player, if you don't even have, like, I feel like, okay, let's look at, like, say, the Space Traveling Warriors team, for example. As a free-to-play player, you're probably better off running other units like, you know, like the entire Ginyu Force are all probably better units to run than that unit. You know, a rotation of Rosie and Kakunsa are probably better. This Int Frieza is a great linking partner with other Friezas, and he supports too. Like, why would you run this guy over like this guy with other Friezas? You know, he supports and he guards, and he has damage reduction when his guard's activated. And he links much better, and he's on so many other teams with the Friezas. It's like, this should have been like 40% still. Even though Space Traveling Warriors is such a great category, should have been 40%. This you're never gonna see. This unit's conflicting with himself. It's very weird. I don't know what they're thinking when they made this unit. It's very unfortunate. Now, I will say, like, besides the slandering of him, when he's built up, he can look very good. But, like, long events, usually, like, even in long events, it's not really that probable to even build up their full passive. Like, 15 turns, it's not that probable in a lot of long events, unless you're running a fully defensive build, which, you know, is, like, something you could do, I guess. But, like, at that point, why wouldn't you just run a defensive stacker? Like, you know, again, like, I believe, like, Rosie right here, she defensive stacks. Like, why wouldn't you just run a free-to-play defensive stacker? Or something like that, you know? You know, this guy, he stacks defense, I believe. Birder stacks defense. He's probably better to run. It's like, I'm disappointed. I wish that they would have fixed them much better, but it is what it is. At least they're usable, but the fact that they have an easy now and they're already not that great is bad. I talked about them for way too long. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. This unit right here is actually really good. Let's go back to the happy stuff. You know, this unit is pretty good. The Krillin / Vegeta, 80% attack and defense start of turn. They get an additional 40% when performing a super attack. That's nice. That's very solid statsing, and that's multiplicative. They get a high chance of evading an enemy's attack, including super attack. They get an additional 40% defense up to 80% with each attack they evade. So they're built to do what they want. They have the high chance to evade. 50% chance is very solid. And then they get an extra up to 80%. They only need to dodge twice to get that. This is also like multiplicative. It adds on to this. So I believe, I don't know if the wiki did it. Yeah, like right here. 296% defensive plus to his actual stats when you have all of this, which is very, very powerful. That's very, very good defensively. And, you know, he stacks attack, which is not really that important. I honestly wish he stacked defense instead, but it's fine. It's something, I guess. It's better than having no actual super attack effect like he did before. This right here, this is interesting. So he has a great chance, which is a 70% chance of stunning the attacked enemy every time he evades 4 more attacks when there's another Planet Namek Saga category ally on the team. I don't think that'll see too much use. There's a lot of good Planet Namek Saga category allies that's been introduced, of course, with this celebration. Being a Planet Namek Saga celebration, this is good, but it's only for 1 turn. I feel like if this is what 2 turns, like, because it's so restricted, like, you have to evade 4 attacks, and then you have to have a Planet Namek Saga category ally on the team. And then it's only once. This, well, it's every time he does it, but, like, still, you know, it's like once every 4 times. This could have been 2 turns. I feel like that wouldn't have been too OP. Or, you know, they could have just added this. They could have just taken this off and then put it on a super attack effect. And that would have been fine. Because it's like, And then maybe they could have made him, like, Rainbow Orb Change or something stupid good like that, you know? I mean, it probably would have been too good for him. But still. Like, what if he Rainbow Orb Change where there's another Planet Namek Saga category ally attacking in the same turn or something, you know? That would have been cool. Or, like, 2 key 20% attacking defense to the Planet Namek Saga team, or the 30%. I don't know. His exchange is also very easy to get. He just has to evade 4 times, which obviously he has a high chance to evade, so it's not going to be that hard to get. And he exchanges it to Vegeta. Now, this Vegeta is really good. The fact that it's an exchange where you could act a skill and he recovers 30% HP. The fact that you could choose when you want to exchange and get that 30% HP recovery is so good, in my opinion. It's a very, very nice thing to have. This is obviously multiplicative, so if we take a look here, 296% attacking defense. Actually, man, am I crazy? Wait, let me see something. No, I'm not crazy. Wait a minute. Why is this 296%? When it's extra 40% defense in total? Am I crazy? No, it's not. Never mind. I'm stupid. But yeah, okay. Never mind. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. So, this video also stacks defense as well, which is very good for long events. This is like when he super attacks. This, like, I saw the showcase of this guy like in a pirate server. This man was hitting like 3 million plus attack stats and had like 200 plus K defense, like from turn 1. Like for turn 1, when he first exchanged with this guy, he shits on this guy. Actually, he has this mechanic right here, which is like okay. But like the funny thing about this is that you could survive that KO attack. Like say you get super attacked and then you survive. But then the next normal attack you get, you'll die because you're at like 1 HP. So I never really liked that ability. This is cool. When there's another Planet Namek Saga category ally in the team, he launches an additional attack which has a medium chance of becoming a super. So he could triple raise his defense. That's like 90% on a super attack. With this multiplicative, like this guy is really good. He has a very strong link set. He helps like Planet Namek Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers. Rapid growth, this Vegeta actually will work pretty well on because he has prepared for battle. Like these teams right here, Earthlings, Battle Wits, and Turtle School. Maybe he'll be fine at Turtle School because he can work with other Gokus. I don't know. I like this unit a lot. I love its design. I love the dodge. Being able to choose, do you want dodge or do you just want like a very strong stacking unit that can like triple super? Like the utility with the Krillin too is very good. I like how this unit works. You can obviously tell it blends well together. The issue for this guy maybe could be links, because again, the links themselves are not bad. It's the fact that you change your entire link set when you exchange makes it very hard to set this unit up. But you know, I feel like they probably intend for you to have this unit kind of like a floating unit almost, instead of or you know, to keep on rotation and build a rotation with, which would make sense to me considering this guy wants to attack first. But yeah, and this, you know, with this KO mechanic, you probably get the best effect out of it if you're in the last line. You get tagged with a super attack, like right at the end. I guess that's like the best case scenario. The very last attack you take, you're like barely above 30% HP, and then you get that survive KO. It's like very, very niche. You'll rarely get that, but that's what I'm thinking. I like this unit a lot though. Very fun. This Goku's pretty good. So they did exactly what I thought they would do. They added this right here, 120% start of turn. They made this just 3 turns, and they added attack to it, which is fine, because this itself is a very powerful super attack effect. They kept this, raise attack and defense up to 120%. Less HP, the greater stat boost, that's the best way to have it in difficult content. This is good, it's because it's like this is good, because it builds up in like 6 turns at most, which is good. While compared to this guy, this takes like 15 turns, so it's like... and this builds up way faster. This is I'm sorry, it's oh my god. But yeah, I like this a lot too. And this is gonna be a super helpful ability in like a lot of this difficult super battle road content, like that full heal, because it's instant at the very least. It's instant when you activate it, because there is an argument that Vegeta slash Goku, although he gets under 30% HP, you still have to technically die. Won't be that hard, but with this guy, it's instant. You keep that rotation around just in case you have really good rotations. Stuff like that. This guy has an amazing link set. Kamehameha, prepare for battle, Shiner Limit, Sane Lineage, Turtle School, On the Family, and Z Fighters. That's a great link set to have. He's on a couple of category teams. He'll help a lot on the Saviors team, Low Class Warriors. You know, he'll be helpful on these teams. He's a nice like option that you could just throw on these teams for difficult content. His stats aren't the greatest, but don't let that deceive you, because this does wonders for him. Although known as passive as multiplicative, this is absurd for him to have. It's a great ability for even just a free-to-play easy to have. And, you know, he has On the Family. That gives him a lot of defense. Turtle School also gives him a lot of defense right there. Prepared for Battle, he gets defense. Sane Lineage, he gets defense. He gets a lot of defense from links. What, that's 25, 25, no, 20, 25, 45, 50, 55% defense from links. That's a lot, dude. This guy's good. I like how he looks a lot. Not much else to say about him. He's very plain. Now, LR Bardock. I spoke about him, I think. Did I speak about him, I think, already? I'm pretty sure I made like a whole separate video discussing his details, I think. Did I? I don't even remember. I could check that right here on the side. Did I make a video talking about his details? I'm pretty sure I did, right? I did, okay. So I would say if you want me to go in depth about him, feel free to check that video out. Very good unit, amazingly set, a lot of teams. I think he's on par with Broly and Goku and Frieza. I think he's definitely better than Majin Vegeta. Definitely better than Majin Vegeta and in Gohan. He's good. He'll be good for you in a lot of difficult content. He reminds me kind of the Vegeta. No, he reminds me kind of the Ginyu in a sense, where he's geared to be good against one enemy, and then he's specifically geared to be against, and like 2 different types of difficult content he's geared to be good against, which is very, very nice, because a lot of times units are usually geared just with one simple passive, but units like that get like when facing one enemy or facing 2 or more enemies, that allows them to be good both in long content and in short content with multiple enemies, which is a very nice thing to see. He gets so much ki, he'll be so consistent. This you won't really see too often, but like all of this is super consistent. You'll see all the activate most of the time. You'll get his 18 keys so many times. Very good unit. I love how he's designed. A few extra things to cover. Here's the missions, thanks to her returning. If you want to pause and look at the missions, feel free to do so. But we are getting a lot of the, you know, where like when you easy the characters and get the Zenny back, that's a lot of stuff that's coming by, so that's really good. Very, very nice. It talks about it right here, but we do have Bardock's Easy A weakness, which is Terrifying Conquerors. Like Turles, this Frieza, you know, this full power Frieza is probably going to be good here. First form Frieza is going to be good. Just LRs and the Terrifying Conquerors team. If I bring it up here, actually real quickly, you know, you're gonna still run STR Cooler as a leader, he'll be fine there. You know, full power Frieza should be good there. I want to say nerf AGL specifically, but I doubt it. Like full power Frieza, I bet would be good there. All 4 of these LRs you could definitely run there, and this guy, you know, even this guy right here is a free to play unit. You could probably run them, and they might be good unless physical is of course restricted. Good, very good. It's gonna be probably the easiest Extreme Z battle yet. That's what I would guess. Because he doesn't like lower defense or anything. He seals. You know, unless they use his 12 key and he greatly lowers defense, then that could be an issue. But other than that, you should be fine.
The Extreme Z area for Planet Namek Saga. Actually, I should retweet this. This is actually really helpful info. Nah, okay. This is the stages. And these are the characters you could use. You could use the 50% supports. Man, if this means they'll bring back the 50% supports, like, that would be so huge. Because, like, they can't have him on here and just not return him. They can, if they wanted to. But that would be such a sour taste. I wonder if this is a hint to them returning. We'll see. We'll see everything tonight in the actual info. News. But obviously, like, probably just run Prime Battle Frieza, this guy. Like, this third form Frieza here is nuts. Probably just run a Frieza team, honestly. You run this Frieza, this guy, and these guys, and you'll be good to go. You can even run a super class team. You can run Nail as well. This guy is a Planet Namek Saga category leader as well. Is there another Planet Namek Saga leader? I think this Frieza, isn't he a Planet Namek Saga leader? You could run him probably and just clear it, so that'd be disgusting. And then this right here is a support memory. Bizarre Fates can be activated on turn 4 if HP is 40% or below, or once only if there's a Pure Saiyan category ally. Well, this is different. Wait. Let me check the wiki, because this is like, I saw a different translation for this. Is there a way for me to check support memories? How do I check support memories? Hello, where do I check support memories? Let me wait. I could probably search it, right? Support memories. Like, there's a different description for this. Is this it? Yes, support memory. Let's do this. What? Are you kidding me? Why can't I? Can I see all support memories or something? There. Do we have it on here? Okay, so it's, yeah. Recovers 35% HP in the 4th turn, or when HP is 40% or less with the Pure Saiyans category ally. That's what the wiki has. Gorsh has a different. We'll see it for sure in game, but that's what it is. It's a very powerful support item, though, for sure. Very useful for, you know, for Super Battle, like Pure Saiyan Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road specifically. If you're like struggling with this stage on JP or when it comes to global, this is gonna be huge for that stage, dude. That's gonna be so good for that stage. And then this, you know, even on fourth turn start of battle, it'll still be good for Super Battle Road, because, you know, if you get to that 4th turn in Super Battle Road, especially like the extreme stages where they have a lot of HP, and you get that recovery of HP right at the end of the battle, that's going to be very good. It's probably one of the better support units for Super Battle Road in the game. That's so good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Honestly, they suck. Everyone else is good. I'll see you all tonight. I can't speak. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.